We're going to be walking all along inside the jungle here.
Well, I can absolutely see why they call this place the tree house. This guy here is 1.5 meters long, and I don't want to get too close because of the claws on him. Hello, welcome to Swaddy Crowd. My name is Rob, and as much as I absolutely love this city, and even sometimes the noise, it can become a little bit too much for me. And what if I told you I could go from this to this within 30 minutes? Yes, from that crazy busy intersection on Sukhumvit Road to absolute bliss, nature, quietness, a few birds singing, some dragonflies, all sorts. Half an hour, you can be here, just relaxing, enjoying Bangkok. And it's going to have to kickstart here, which is just 2 stops down from On Nut. So if you are in the On Nut area and you want to get away from all this chaos and even me shouting in a video, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. Alright, so we're quickly grabbing a quick grab. You can do the same with Bolt, and I'm getting it from the True Digital Park, which is in between Punawiti and Udon Suk BTS stations. A lot of you guys will know On Nut's better, so I'll get it from On Nut, and it'll cost you about 60 Thai baht to go from here to the pier. So let's make our way there now. Right, so you've actually got 2 options down here at the pier. You have the regular ferry where you'll see kind of motorbikes queuing up here, and they're actually queuing here because it's all flooded overnight. And this ferry is 5 Thai baht to get you to the other side of the water where Bangkok Chau is. Or you can do the more adventurous thing, and that's find a gentleman just like here with a speedboat. Okay, so what you want to do is say, because we're going to the Luan Pier, which is just on the other side here, and the ferry would actually go further down this way. So you can go either way. We're going to end up going the same way anyway. So if you come to the driver, say to him, buy Luan Pier cab, and he should hopefully know where you're talking about, while I try not to fall in the water getting on this boat. Thank you, cab. Now, it's 30 Thai baht, which is Samsip baht to get across the water. And man, oh man, this is way more fun because the boat for the ferry is not even here yet. They probably run kind of few and far between, half an hour. And like I said, this is way funner.
We're going to be walking all along inside the jungle here. It's effectively a jungle, and this is Bangkok's green lung. Absolutely beautiful, so I can't wait to share it with you guys today. There you go.
That is so much fun. 30 Thai baht, 30 baht. And you've got a gentleman on this side as well. Hello, Swaddy Club. So you can climb into all of the boats. They normally hide underneath to get a bit of shade. From what I understand, I think there's a phone number around, so if there is nobody there, it might be this phone number here actually. See just here. So that if you call one of those numbers, and then one of them will come from one of the piers. It's just a fun way to get across the river. All right, so like I was saying before, you could have taken the ferry or the speedboat, and the logic behind this is we're going to walk around to where the ferry goes. So if you had got the ferry, you could walk all the way around to this pier and then get the speedboat from here. So either way, it doesn't matter which way you go, just pick and choose as you arrive. Now, I should point out that both piers and docks, that they do have push bike rental, and they've got a bunch of maps here where you can make your way around the entire island. So if you do want to make a day of it, you could absolutely do that. And halfway in the walk, there's actually some places where you can rent some electric scooters. There's a bunch of options, but for today, we're just going to stick to the walking on the mainland and just kind of soak it all in. And well, even from here, I can't hear a single car, and I absolutely love it. And that is the purpose of doing this. Just within, what, half an hour, I've managed to escape the city and be somewhere just really quiet, can hear nature. maybe the odd bike here and there, but it's definitely worth it. Now, it kind of looks a little bit industrial. You can see here, and it's only down this end, don't worry, it gets better as you go along. You've got the big old building here. And what you're going to want to do is follow the signs for the Hidden Woods Cafes and Garden. And this is the only bit that I kind of need to explain a bit more. You just have to walk along this kind of pathway here, and then it becomes really obvious, you know, kind of how to follow all the paths. It's just this bit where you might be like, oh, you know, which direction do I go? So try and find the signs for the Hidden Woods Cafe. Now this is my go-to spot because it's just half an hour away from even En Route, like probably 35 minutes away from En Route, to just be surrounded by all of this. And it's just beautiful, it's silent, there's like hidden houses kind of like all nestled in amongst all of the greenery, and it's nice just to walk really slowly and kind of soak it all in and kind of see how other people are living as well. There's a lot of people living on this side of the river, and it kind of gets forgotten. It kind of gets just kind of overlooked because we're so used to Bangkok being, well, Bangkok. And when you see all of this green and hear all of the nature, like a lot of people are like, where on earth is that? That's not Bangkok. And for the sake of half an hour, it just is. All right, so our first point of interest, and that is the Hidden Woods Cafe and Garden. So let's check this place out. Right, so this is a Hidden Woods Cafe and Garden. You can actually just see through the trees here. There's a swimming pool, so I presume they've got accommodation here, some kind of hotel. Obviously this is the Chao Phraya River behind me. Incredibly beautiful view. I'm up here on like the 3rd floor. They've got a little garden downstairs where you can sit and kind of enjoy the sunset and things like that. They've got some lovely music playing. I've just ordered myself some food as well, and I'll show you that in just a moment. The menus were lovely. They're like handwritten menus, and yeah, it's just a really chill environment. This place doesn't open until 10:30, so keep that in mind, and it's only open between Tuesday and Sunday. Ooh, that was spicy. The food was delicious, and I had a cha nom yen, Thai milk tea, and the quality and the flavors were amazing. I did ask for no chilies, but that's my problem, isn't it? The food was good. The food was good. Now, another thing they seem to have are these electric scooters, which would probably be great fun, especially on this island. Actually, I know they've got a lot of places where you can rent push bikes for about 100 baht. And these are 390 baht for 1 hour, and then 40 baht for 2 hours, 100 baht extra for half day. So it doesn't work out too bad if you do like a half day thing. And they've got some routes here, so you just scan the QR code, and they've got a bunch of different routes. You can just follow the map on your phone, which is really useful for someone like me. They've actually got clamps on the actual scooters as well, so kind of seems like a no-brainer. It's probably something. Right, that's going to do it for Hidden Woods. Let's carry on with our. Is it an adventure, or is it more of a chilled walk? What do you reckon? So let's carry on. Ooh, check this guy out. Wow. He is about 1.5 meters long. He is absolutely massive. Perched up on his thing. And I'm not going to get too close because these guys can climb. He's got massive claws on him, and they're quick as well. I've seen them run, and they can run quicker than I can, so I'm not going to get too close. You'll probably be able to hop across there and get to me if you really wanted to. And look at the claws on him. You can just see it there. He's able to grip onto the concrete. Absolutely incredible animals. And again, I'm going to repeat this all the way through. Half an hour and I get to see a 1.5 meter monitor lizard like this in the middle of nature. I kind of want to see him move around and scurry a little bit. As long as he doesn't scurry towards me, I think we'll be all right. So you'll get to like this little intersection where you can see you've got like a bumblebee on the floor here. Looks like some kind of lock, and a few other bits and bobs. And you can see like all of these signs around everywhere. You've got a cafe and homestay. There's a lot of homestay places here, which look pretty good. Like they're really cheap as well. And there's a sign here for a floating market. So we're gonna take a quick detour down here and see what we can find. Now, I've covered a lot of the parks in Bangkok. I feel like I'm whispering actually. I've covered a lot of the parks in Bangkok, and some of them can be extremely quiet. They're very nice, they're beautiful, lovely to visit. But this is pin drop level quietness, except for the guy chopping wood right now is ruining my audio. But for the most part, I feel like I should whisper. It is absolute bliss. I enjoy it, and I'm grateful to have places like this right on my doorstep. And I even forget that it's here because it's on the other side of the river, and you have to get the chaotic motorboat to actually get to somewhere completely quiet. But not every day you see guys running around with crossbows. He's actually got like a crossbow for fishing. I think he'll shoot the fish from top of the bridges, and he's attempting to find a little spot here. All right, so I got a little bit sidetracked. I asked some ladies on the road where I could find a coffee, and I stumbled across this place. It's called The Rabbit. It's very nice, kind of like a very decorative and a nice place to come sit and chill. Got a nice selection of different kind of coffees, bubble teas, orange juice. You can even get yourself some pizza. So yeah, there's little barbers on the other side of the road here. It's all very quirky. It's really nice, very kind of arty, and didn't expect it this far out. So yeah, I'm gonna grab myself a coffee and we'll carry on with the adventure. I love getting lost in these places. I say you find unique little places like this, like gems if you will, gems if you will. What I spotted when I was walking down here was this place. It says Coffee Toys, and it looks incredible. Like looking through the mesh, and obviously I can't really share it on video, so I think I'm gonna have to come down here and check this place out as well. I'll try and give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I got just a bunch of toys and stuff absolutely everywhere. I thought that was a man looking at me from the inside then. But yeah, come down here and check out both Coffee Toys and The Rabbit. Now, I can only make, this kind of environment so cinematic. So hopefully you guys don't find it boring. Do you want to see more of these kind of like outdoor green spaces, more chilled, or do you want me to stick to the Bangkok chaos and variety? Let me know down below. Now, every now and then there'll be like a break in the trees where you can see the river and obviously the other side, and it reminds you that you're still right in the center of Bangkok, even with all of this forest around you. It's just contrast from one side to the other. Man, so this is a Bangkok tree house. It's probably similar to Hidden Woods that we saw earlier. And you've got a place just up here to sit and have a meal, a few spots down here, and just a bit of an incredible viewpoint. They've got some nice music going on, and just, well, actually, it looks really cool from here. You can see here they've got like an indoor restaurant. They've got rooms for rent as well. Again, I did ask to have a look, but there's none available. But maybe like check online. I'm not too sure how much it would cost to stay here. But you know, if you just wanted to escape for a couple of days, again, like if you're on a date or I don't know, whatever you want to do, maybe even a honeymoon. Who knows? Well, I can absolutely see why they call this place the tree house. It's probably one of the highest kind of vantage points you can get, and what an incredible view it is. You can see they've got like a bunch of places where you can sit and eat, enjoy the view. What I got over here, like some kind of like hammocks or, you know, beds to just sit and chill. Again, up here they've got a nice place to enjoy your evening. And although there are a few mosquitoes, I think it's safe to say it's worth it for this kind of view. Yeah, incredible, love it. I am so used to filming things moving, people, cars, traffic, whatever it is. I've been here for two to 3 hours and I've not seen anyone, not a single tourist, no one actually going out enjoying their walk. I've seen a few motorbikes, you know, going up and down, which are the locals clearly, or people delivering stuff. But for the most part, to have 2 or 3 hours to yourself, just 30 minutes away from all of the chaos, it's priceless. That's the reason I wanted to share it with you. So you know it's here, you know that you can get away and just be with yourself or nature or with somebody else and just enjoy this beautiful city. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows here in the land of smiles. This pollution, I suppose you want to call it, or garbage, or it's just plastic. It's just pure plastic and bottles and polystyrene, and it goes on for a long time. And I was trying to work out whether it was the locals here on Bangkok, and I don't think it is. I think it washes from the Chao Phraya River and kind of scoops into here on its way out. So this is all from the Chao Phraya, and unfortunately it's polluting one of the most, you know, beautiful areas in the whole of the city. And this will actually be kind of endless. It's just an endless supply of plastic and pollution, unfortunately. And as much as Bangkok's trying to defeat that, I've seen systems in place. They've got machines on the Chao Phraya that scoop it all in. Unfortunately, it's all going to get kind of lost in this wilderness, which is a little bit of a shame. So yeah, it's a bit sad to see this as you're walking around. Now, there's a couple of soy dogs en route, which I've actually seen a couple of times. You've got this guy here. He's all right. You could probably give him a bit of a pet, to be honest. But for the most part, try and avoid touching the soy. There's even got some chickens. All sorts of wildlife to check out. But I'd highly advise to steer clear of the soy dogs. Just keep walking. Just mind the back of your heels when you walk past them. Alright, so we've now ended up where the ferry would have taken you. Had you paid for the 5 baht ferry, you would end up at this pier. You can do it either way around. You can get the ferry first and walk the opposite way, but I'd recommend doing it this way because it's just, I don't know, it's just easy, and I feel like it progresses as you go on, things get better. But this is where you would normally rent your push bikes from here. So if you need to get a push bike and explore maybe the rest of the island, you might want to get the ferry first and then kind of make your way from here. But they've got like a nice beautiful temple here. They've got a bunch of places to get some food and some drinks as well. So you can kind of come here and get, you know, some snacks, some coffee and all sorts, and maybe just chill out, or even at the end of your journey to finish off with some nice food. I know you can get a nice coffee from here. They've got some steamed buns. You can get your cha nom yen from inside the shop here. There's just a bunch of places all around, and yeah, for me, I like doing it this way around, and to end your journey with beautiful temple, a bunch of people, and a nice chilled ride back on the ferry. All right, there we go. I had to run for the ferry, and the ferry is 5 baht to get all the way back across. So 30 on the way there on the speedboat and 5 to get back over. All right, that is going to do it for the super chill Bangkok Chow woodland walk today. Let me know your thoughts on it, and if you want to see any more of them, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace.